People with albinism face multiple forms of discrimination worldwide. Albinism is still profoundly misunderstood socially and medically. The physical appearance of persons with albinism is often the object of erroneous beliefs and myths influenced by superstition, which foster their marginalization and social exclusion. This leads to various forms of stigma and discrimination. Here with me in the studio is a public relations officer of Albinism Network in Nigeria, Daniel Usonegbu, to talk about people with albinism and the discrimination. Thank you for your time on the news. Now, what are the challenges albinos are facing in the country?
Actually, we are facing three major challenges now. First is the social acceptance, the stigmatization, the discriminations, like you said. And then two, we have these medical problems that we are facing. Most of us cannot afford to, pay for these medical things, the skin problems, and then the eye problems, the eye, whatever. And then sometimes in relationships, when it comes to relationships, relating with people maritally and otherwise, we find it difficult. People find it difficult to really accept us being whom we are. We are not less human beings. We are human beings like they are. So why should they be discriminating? Why should we be, segregated? Why should we be different from the normal human beings? We are human beings. We have everything you have. The only difference is the color pigmentation.
All right. So now let's look at what you guys have gone through or are still going through in Nigeria, because you compare your experience in this country to that of some African countries. For example, Tanzania, it's quite better, really, because they are haunted there. But here, somehow, like you said, socially, have you had a personal experience whereby someone would tell you that I cannot associate with you because of your color? Or
yeah, I have a series of experiences. I went in search of a job somewhere, and I did well in the interview, only for them to come out to say, because I'm an albino, wow, I cannot be afforded the job. I cannot be given the job, that kind of a thing. And then you are into a relationship with somebody and the person looks at you up and down and sizes you up and says, he or she cannot go out with you because of that you are an albino. I cannot present you to my father or my mother because you are an albino. Or the fact that you're walking down the road and someone has to cross to the other side of the road because he doesn't want to associate with you. These are things we see almost every day that we experience. I even experienced it personally, so it's not a new thing. It's not something hearsay or...
And this causes some form of psychological trauma?
Yes, traumas. When you get to, am I less a human being? Why should they be discriminating? Why should there be any difference? You're supposed to appreciate me to be able to get the best out of me, but the moment you are not appreciating me, how will you get the best out of me? So these are things. I think we are better off in Nigeria than some other countries like Tanzania, like you said. But even the Nigerian, we need to do more so that at least we will be giving examples to other countries to say, after all, there are albinos in Nigeria and they're doing well and they're appreciating them, they are in the society. And then we serve as an example to others. So. Right.
Okay, so talking about the health challenges now and the kind of support you need from government, has the government in the past supported you? Is there a group helping you with medication for you to be able to manage your skin better and then with the eyesight as well?
Well, the government have been on their own supporting us in the little they know about. But we still need more from non-governmental organizations, people around, and even the government themselves, because it's like whatever they're doing now is being channeled to a particular group. It is not really getting down to the grassroots, the people who really need these things. And that is why we need this awareness so that they will know that we have people down there that cannot really afford these things. Our glasses, our skin cares, they are expensive. Even to maintain the skin on its own is expensive. For albinos. So we need them to support by reducing the financial whatever compared to what we're going to use in getting these things. Because
you're citizens as well. And
yes, after all, they just signed the budget very soon. So lately, so we can also benefit from the...
All right. Thank you very much for your analysis and, of course, the plight of albinos in Nigeria. Daniel Usonegbu, the PRO of Albinism Network in the country. Thank you for coming. Network.